Hi, I'm Ariane Settle from Ashburton College and I'm really looking forward to learning about the dairy industry.
We drink and we sell an awful lot of it. Milk. Our milk products feed more than 100 million worldwide. And our dairy industry contributes to 1/4 of our export earnings. With nearly 5 million cows being milked, dairy farming is New Zealand's single most important economic activity. Ariane's headed to Singletree Farm in South Canterbury to check out farm management. It might be a crisp cold dawn, but it's a warm welcome from farm manager Will Grayling.
Morning, Ariane.
Morning.
How are you going?
Good, thank you.
Story.
Will, a past Young Farmer of the Year, has been managing this large Ashburton farm for 2.5 years. He's just taken over the management of a second farm, so he's one of dairy farming's fast rising stars.
Right, Ariane. So this is where it all happens. It's the business end of it. So the cows are coming on this side, 80 bales, so 80 cows at a time, and it's taking about 10 minutes to milk them out as they go around. Then they exit out the other side to the nice fresh grass. So we're coming in, hand under here, flick it on, the automatic cup remover, so it automatically comes off, put them on. All done. Next.
A huge range in what a farm manager does, so I can be doing anything from milking the cows to measuring the grass. You do need to know how to do most things, and if not, you also need to know your limits and access those that do know. Yeah, it's good to have a finger in most pies and know a little bit about everything.
So what's going on in the yard with the gates?
So we have a top gate at the front with some chains that's coming back and grabbing about 150 cows at a time. We've got about 500 in the herd, so we don't want to push the back ones because it pushes them too hard. So we're taking the front away and we're just following up gently with the backing gate at the back here.
Yeah, we have a reasonably large farm now, so we started on 800 cows and then just going to win to 3,100 cows this year, so yeah, just over 3,000 cows with sort of 13 or 14 staff should keep us out of mischief for a wee while. So my role as a manager is to make sure that we make enough milk at lowest costs, and we can't just put the cows in the paddock. We just wouldn't survive like that. So we need to make a dollar to make it work, to pay the staff, to increase, the cows, increase the investment back into the farm. So we need to get it right, and there's a lot of tools out there that we utilise to make sure that we're not wasting any feed and that we're doing it efficiently.
There might be 3,000 cows here, but Will needs to know each one is in good health. A number called condition scoring is given to each cow.
So what is condition scoring?
So Ariana, we're trying to decide essentially how fat the cow is. So we're out here in the paddock, we've got this handy little book here. We're looking at a few key areas of the cow. So first of all, we're looking along her backbone, seeing whether it's sharp and raised or whether it's nice and smooth across the top.
A score between 1 and 10 is given to the key body areas. The normal range for a cow is between 3 and 5.
So this white one, can you see her long ribs?
Slightly.
Slightly. Is her backbone raised or is it flat?
It's raised.
There. So we'll look at our book here. What are we? 3 long ribs.
Maybe 3.5, 4.
Look at that, spot on. Somewhere between 3 and a 4.
Yeah. So which herd is this?
So this herd is the younger cows. This time of year we're a little bit concerned about their condition, so we put these ones on once a day. So we're only milking these ones in the morning. So trying to take a little bit less energy out of them and try and put some weight on their back so they can be in good condition so for calving in about 4 or 5 months' time. So.
Oh yeah.
Feeding out is Ariane's next job, and she'll do that with Farm's Operation Manager, Ramon Westerbaum.
We've got palm kernel just behind the tractor here. We're going to load it up and we're going to feed it to these cows. Palm kernel's great for putting that weight on the cows. Do you know how to drive a tractor?
A little bit.
A little bit. Oh, we'll get you trained up and see how you go, eh?
Okay.
Get these cows some feed.
A cow really is a massive munching machine. Each needs a colossal 80 to 110 kilograms of grass per day, depending upon the time of year, something which is generally possible in New Zealand's temperate climate. It all means our happy, free-range cows produce milk at a very competitive price.
Hey, you're doing well.
Yes.
Next trick is to learn the joystick.
So what's your regular day-to-day routine?
Well, because I'm part of the roster, I could either be here at 4 for milking or coming in later at 7 o'clock. And then I go around and make sure all the cows are all fed, and I give the guys a list on of jobs on the board and make sure they all know what they're doing. Just remember to give a few revs. More revs, more revs, more revs. Go forward.
So when you're feeding out, is there anything you keep an eye on, like a cow that's a little bit under condition or something like that?
Yeah, we keep an eye out for that. Generally, if the cow doesn't come to the feed, there's something wrong. If you've given them their new grass, wound the fence up and one cow's lagging behind, there's something wrong.
Ramon's job of managing the day-to-day running of the farm differs from Will's job, which includes managing the team.
You do have to have a lot of different personal skills and being able to handle other people because I can't do it by myself. So I've got to manage the team in an effective way that they're happy and they're productive. Most of all, I think you've got to understand it from the business side of things. We can't do it for fun, so we have to make sure that what we are doing is worthwhile doing. You've got to be a good numbers person, I think, and make a decision on the spot, see it, and sometimes it's not always a calculated decision. Sometimes you just got to back yourself and go with the gut decision, which is often the right one. Here we are, computer time.
And software can be used to back those gut decisions. The laptop is hooked up to a probe embedded in the soil. The moisture levels in this paddock have been recorded and the trends can be seen.
So where would you want it? What percentage would you preferably want it?
We want to keep it between, we don't want it too dry, but we also don't want it too full, because if it's too full and it rains, it means we're wasting our irrigation water, which is really expensive. There's a lot of technology out available now. The main ones for me revolve around the pasture management and in allowing us to make better decisions out on farm to make more milk in the vat.
This paddock needs more water. It's Ariane's job to turn the water on.
Any personality traits can make a successful dairy farmer, and for me it's about enjoying being outside, enjoying working with animals and enjoying a physical challenge. It's physical. Go nuts, go hard. That'll do.
I'm not doing that again.
Owning or working within a business that you can see right from when the cows eat the grass to harvesting the milk, that drives a lot of satisfaction. And then the further up you get, the more involved you get around financial side of it and staff management, and all those things are a huge challenge. And yeah, it's people that enjoy a good challenge and enjoy the rewards from those challenges that I think are suitable to dairy. So it sounds like the cows think it's dinner time, so we better wind the reel up and say goodnight to them and give them some food, eh?
Okay.
It's been a really full-on day for Ariane, and she certainly earned her dinner too.
I've really enjoyed my time here today at the farm. I've been up since too early, and next I'm going to Hamilton to learn about agricultural science.